welcome to Somewhere in Time. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about this, which is the Timex Classic or Harbourside TW 2R64500. As you can see, it's not actually on its original strap. Not that there's anything wrong with it, I just fancy getting something new for it. The strap that it comes with is a two-piece leather strap. Got the name on the inside. It's reasonably soft, quite pliable. It's not bad quality at all. Just felt it was a little bit on the plain side. You do get a signed buckle on it, which is quite nice. But yeah, I mean it's okay. It's what you would expect for Timex, really. So anyway, the strap that I've got on it, I'll come to that in a little while. The watch itself, case size is 43mm. The case thickness, not including the leather NATO on there, is 11.5mm. So I kind of thought that you know, it would actually take a NATO quite well, because it's not going to make it stand too high because it's quite a thin watch. The lug to lug is actually quite a substantial 51mm. So yeah, if you're of the slimmer wrist, it may overhang a little bit. The lug width is 20mm, and this particular model is, I think, actually it takes straps really well. It'll take, you know, obviously the brown leather it comes on, it looks well on a black leather. I've seen them on you know, blue silicone straps, and they, you know, it all goes quite well, matches in with the blue dial and the blue bezel insert. The crystal on this is plain mineral crystal, no AR coating, obviously, just flat, as you can see. The indices are applied, and they're actually Loom filled, and we'll come to that one in a little while as well. You got a date window at the 3 o'clock position with a little white frame around it, and printed at the 6 o'clock position is the Indiglo, and we shall have a look at that as well, which is actually one of the coolest features of Timex, I think. And obviously the Timex name just underneath the 12 o'clock, which is also printed. The dial itself, a little bit of sunburst going on. It's not the best I've seen, but it, yeah, just adds a little bit to it. You know, it's quite nice. The case is brass, which is obviously chrome plated, and the bezel is not a dive bezel. It's fixed. It doesn't move at all. But if you notice, they've still not managed to line up the triangle with the 12 o'clock. I'm not sure how, but well, there we go. The movement inside is a Japanese quartz Miyota movement, pretty standard. I mean, these are not expensive watches, so you're not going to get anything with all the bells and whistles. The case back itself, I'll just slip this strap out so you can have a look at the case back. It's a pressure fit case. There we go. You got your Timex and your model number. It does even tell you on there which battery you need. There's the battery cell number, look, which is pretty handy. Water resistant to 50 meters. Stainless steel case back, which, you know, that's 50 meters is enough for pretty much everyday use. You know, wearing it in the shower and washing your hands and all the rest of it is going to be fine. Don't know if I would go swimming with it, but if you forgot to take it off when you're in the pool, I wouldn't have thought that that would be a problem. It'll be fine. This strap that I got for it, which I got from Amazon, and I'll leave a link for it down at the bottom in the description. This is actually really nice. I think very, very nice quality. It was only $14.95, and the brand is Crazy Horse. As you can see, plenty of holes for adjustment. There's some reasonably nice brushed hardware on it, and it's not too thick either. Although having said that, the spring bars in this they do actually allow you, quite a decent gap. So this strap fits in it nicely. As you saw me a little while ago, just slip the strap out. I have had watches in the past, fairly big watches that won't take a leather NATO just because the gap between the spring bar and the case is too small. But no problems at all with this one. Right, the Loom. It does actually have Loom. I know that you're probably looking at the word Indiglo. We're going to have a look at that as well. What I'll do is I'll take this out of shot and I'll just charge up the Loom for a few seconds, and you will see that it actually has Loom, which is pretty cool. That and Indiglo. So just bear with me as I go out of shot. We'll just give that a quick charge up, and then we'll get ready to knock the lights out. Won't give it too long. You don't need too long. And here we go, and there we go. And you see the nice little T that stands out on the hour hand there. There's even got some Loom on the second hand as well, which is pretty handy. Don't expect this to last through the night. I mean, there isn't a massive amount of Loom on there. I'll get this into focus. The camera doesn't really like it too much because it's not that bright and it's struggling. But this is its party piece. I mean, how cool is that? That's possibly one of the best features that I know of on a watch. Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, I did actually hear a tale of somebody guiding people out of the Twin Towers when it was attacked on 9/11 using the light from an Indiglo on a Timex watch. That's quite something. So there we go, the Indiglo, fantastic thing, and it will stay on as long as you keep your thumb on the crown, which is just push in to switch it on. So we'll get the lights back on. It's obviously not a screw down crown because it's got the push in, which is for your Indiglo. So it will rotate. You take it out one position, and that will change the date. Take it out two. You can adjust the time, so we'll just bring that down here a little bit so we can see that. So that's your first position, and you can change your date over. So it's pretty standard, nothing any different to anything else. And I will sit here and put it back on the correct date. There we go. And then push it back in. So yeah, pretty cool. Price wise, yeah, they're pretty good value. I got this one off of Amazon. It was about £48 I think I paid for it. I believe that I mean, if you buy them from a high street store, you're probably going to be paying near £65 or £70. But yeah, you can get them from places like Amazon for a bit less. My likes and dislikes, I think it looks great. I think the gold around the edge of the bezel and the gold crown and the blue and the gold around the indices as well, I think it just makes it pop quite nicely. Yeah, it's a really nice looking thing, and I think with this strap on it rather than the stock strap, it just kind of helps to finish it off, and it actually looks a lot more expensive than it actually is. What I don't like about it is the fact that the bezel does not rotate. I mean, I think they do others where it does rotate. Obviously you're going to pay more money for them than the kind of 50 quid mark. And the other thing I don't like is the fact that that arrow does not line up with the 12. As you can see there, it's probably about half a second out. But because it doesn't rotate, that's fixed. You're not going to be able to change that. But there we go. That's the Timex harbourside TW2R64500. Quite a bargain, good value for money. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. You are going to get some dings and knocks on this case as it's chrome plated and it's not stainless steel. Stainless steel will scratch, whereas this eventually the chrome will start to come off of that. But yeah, it's well worth the money. Quite a nice looking watch. Right, if you found this video useful, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be much appreciated. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, and if you do, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload any other content. Okay, well that's it for the little Timex. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now.